We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Dallas Mavericks, they won their last contest, that game against the Celtics in Boston. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
It's tipped. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
It's good.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic one.
Here's West. Robinson with the block. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Substitution, LaMelo Ball.
Pass to Bennett. They need this. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Magic Johnson.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now, here's Johnson. Count it.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Bennett. There's the 3. Stolen by Magic. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Timeout. Timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls UCC. One more time for your Bulls, kids.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 to shoot. Pass to Peterson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
That's tipped. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 10. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Takes a step back. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Lovables.
And so he hits both. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
2 minutes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
From the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Pettit. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
From downtown, the rebound by Johnson. And there's the drive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Releases from 15. Back to Marion. It's all in by the Bulls. And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks making a change here.
For your Chicago Lovables.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Dallas getting their third free throw shot of the game. Now Johnson. He's got 10. To the left wing. In the corner, it's Robinson. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double. been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Mavericks making a switch here.
DAL.
Here's West. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Claxton. Here's Ibaka. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. West gets the bucket. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars, you call them role players.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
West outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about it in Cleveland, withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Mullen. And it's the Mavericks on the break. West leading the charge. It's taken away by Wallace. Johnson outside. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
Mavericks making a switch here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Johnson with the block. Out to Wallace. Back to Johnson. Pass to Bowen. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bowen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Here's Pettit. To end the cold streak. Sabonis with the steal. Stolen by Ellis. Outside, Lynn. Over Bowen. Pulls up. Ellis wide open. Dallas again missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
High post Johnson. 19 points in the game. They get it back. On the wing, Johnson. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough. Help from the defense there to compensate. Gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Marion, right side. Hits the three-point bomb. 16 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Left side, West. Back to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
It's blocked. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Bowen. From deep. Wallace, good. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
West, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Snatched away. Barkley with it. West picks him up, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. That was sweet.
He throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like Malcolm.
The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The first one falls. And the Mavericks making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
They double him with Wallace. West outside. Pocket 6. Trains the three-pointer.
For 3.
West has got 9.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
2 minutes remaining.
With the drive.
2 minutes.
And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Barkley. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Claxton. Here's Posey. And here is Ball. He's guarded by Davis. And Ball gets double teamed. Claxton.
Nicholas Claxton.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
The mellow ball.
Claxton's got a second bucket tonight. .55 seconds left in the third. Shoot from the right block.
For the Bulls.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Dallas making a switch here.
And teams strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Big fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout.
Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Bulls. Timeout for the Bulls. And makes it right for your Chicago Bulls. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Davis has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
It's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
59. 52.
Fourth quarter of action is... The Box, thanks as always for joining us.
Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And here are the Bulls now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks are going for a different look here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Dallas making a switch here.
Nicholas Claxton.
Pass to Pettit. Marion outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. To the inside. Pettit grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 9. Out to the right wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Barkley outside.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
West with the ball. Launches a three. Rebounded by Bowen. Johnson left side. Marion with the steal. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Tries the spin move. On the wing, Johnson. Out to Barkley. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
From beyond the arc and then some. 28 points for him.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. Your Chicago Bulls.
Dallas on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Barkley. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Fans, turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Oh, man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. .144 left here in the fourth quarter.
Mavericks foul. Jerry West. Fifth personal foul. 13 foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. They get the rebound. Yes, that goes in. 23 points in the game.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And he gets it to go.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Barkley outside. Just 5 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Mavericks trail by 8. And here's West for 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Johnson from outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. West outside. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
From deep three-point range. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Barkley. Crafty move. And it's good on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
14.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the foul called on Sean Marion. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so should...